This is January 6, 2023. I'm here at the home of Eugenia Hurtado in the city of Trabuco Canyon. So I'm going to stand back, Alex, in the family room. So there is, you can see the steps I just came down. There's a 12-inch step down into the family room. So ceiling height in the family room is 108 inches. But the ceiling height in the kitchen, because of the 12-inch step up, is 96 inches. There is no soffit in the kitchen, so they want to, or she would like to bring the cabinets up to the 96-inch ceiling. As far as flooring, she's got the travertine floor. She does want to save the floor because it runs through most of the downstairs. So she'd like to stay within the same footprint, but she's wanting to make the island bigger and getting rid of this table. So in a perfect world, a larger island with seating, so she can get rid of the table with more seating, and then have that island big enough so that it covers and there's no gaps in the floor. Okay, it could go in a different direction, whatever, but she'd like it to cover at least where it is now and more. So she'd save the floor. The other thing that she'd like to save is the bay window, but there is a step up. So she'd like to have it run flush. Now, I explained to her that we don't know when the bay window was installed, if it was installed higher, and so there's not anything we can do outside of taking out the bay window, dropping it down 2 inches, which means the top would be 2 inches lower, and then reinstalling it. In a perfect world, I said, when we demo, if, let's say, for some reason, it can run flush because they doubled up the plywood before they put in the step up, that would be fantastic, but, may not be the case. So let me show you the bay window on the outside. So she wants to get an idea, the worst case scenario, if we have to take the bay window out, reinstall it. Let me show you what's involved. So there is a roof that I don't know if that roof can be saved if we redo it. It looks to be like a metal roof, but there might be some wood borders or metal. I'm not sure. It's really hard to tell because it's painted, but there is metal definitely, running along that top road. So I'm assuming that it's kind of a sheet metal type roof that's been painted, and then you've got this stucco base, on the outside. Okay, so there's the bay window right there. Okay, two-story house. Okay. The other thing construction-wise that she'd like to do, if possible, is right now she's got a pantry that she feels has always been, smaller than what she would like ideally. And so she'd like to make the pantry bigger. So in the family room, so let me just get you oriented. So here's the kitchen. It's okay, Luna. And then here is this cabinet here, which she does want to save. And then coming, there is a closet at the end of the hallway here. Okay, so she'd like to use this closet plus this space under the staircase. So just to orient you, where those boxes are is about where probably maybe the fridge is in that general vicinity. This is the entertainment center along here, but there's these wood braces that are supporting the stairs, and so she's not sure if these wood braces need to stay or if they could be rebraced, and this area could be used because the pantry should be somewhere, in this general area. So she'd like to use all of this if possible. If not possible, then possibly this closet right here can become the second pantry if there's structurally those supports need to stay for the staircase. Okay, would also like to have a new pantry door that is stained brown. The island is going to be stained brown and the wood hood would be stained brown. And then all of the other cabinets would be kind of a painted ivory color, white ivory color. There are some inspiration photos in Nutshell, so you can refer to those. She's transitional in style. So these cabinets here that she had done, those are shakers, so she's going to stay with the shaker. And then on the countertop, she'd like to have quartzite or porcelain. So either one of those three. And then whatever she picks for the countertop, the backsplash will be the same material. As far as location of appliances, everything is fine, but she's open to any design ideas, Alex. So if you have some ideas, that's great. She knows right now the sink is not centered with the bay window. And, you know, she's okay with that because, you know, when you're standing at the sink, you're still looking out the picture window, so it's not too far off. And then it gives her access to this corner, you know. So if it were centered, she'd feel like there's these cabinets here, she'd lose access to that area. So if you can come up with a solution and center it, great. If not, she'd rather keep the sink not centered and have those cabinets. Okay, and then on the appliances, looking to keep some and buy some new. So what she will keep is this 42-inch built-in fridge. She'll keep the 27-inch double wall ovens, and she will keep the 24-inch dishwasher, and she's going to keep the faucet. She will buy a new farm-style sink. Actually, she's already bought it. It's in the garage. She'll buy a 36-inch range top. She'd like to stay with a bigger hood. She wants the hood to have kind of an impact. So right now it's 48, so she said maybe a 48-inch wood hood, and then she'd buy the motor, you know, to go with it, and that can be stained the same color as the island being stained and the same color as the pantry door. So those will be a brown stain. All the other cabinets will be kind of a white ivory. And then the microwave. So right now it's in that area there. She would like, in a perfect world, like to move it into the island, be in a drawer in an island, and have the upper cabinets just glass doors, so that would become like her coffee station. Okay, so that should be everything. This is looking back toward the family room. There's the pantry. There's your step down into the family room. Oh, last item. This area right here, she would like to have this drywall thinned, you know, so it's not as wide, but continue the drywall, get rid of the railing and continue the drywall, and then have a countertop run all the way like in that L shape. And the countertop will be the same as whatever's chosen for the kitchen. And this way, you know, when she's serving, she could put like dishes and stuff, you know, here in that area. Okay, so that should be everything. All right, thank you.